Hi, we are Group 6 for the Technology for Global Reach project on Nigeria. Our group members are Steve Cho, Eric Gon, Clara Shim, and Linda Zhang.
What's currently going on in Nigeria? Every year, Nigeria has rainy season and suffer from seasonal flash floods. These floods are sometimes lethal, especially in less developed rural or overcrowded areas where drainage is poor or non-existent. As a result, there are many deaths, damaged houses, lack of clean water, and displacement of many individuals. We want to aid in this crisis by suggesting mobile IT/IS solutions to aid in the mitigation response and recovery phases of Nigeria's deadly floods.
Currently, most weather forecasts in Nigeria come from an official federal government agency called NIMET, which issues flood warnings and reports to the public. However, mobile phones are also a powerful tool for both collecting and distributing information about impending disasters. For example, in Malawi, communities living along the banks of a high-risk flood zone worked with the European Disaster Preparedness Program to monitor water levels. The measurements were sent via mobile phone to communities downstream. If water levels started to rise, people saw these alerts and had more time to prepare for possible flooding. In Haiti, Kenya, Madagascar, and Niger, some relief programs also routinely send out blast messages to warn people of impending threats, such as high flood risk or imminent storms. A similar approach can be applied to Nigeria if an organization provides the proper funding and support for this sort of system. Nigeria currently has the highest population of mobile subscribers in Africa, at 60 million, meaning over 1 in 3 people have a mobile phone. However, telecommunications are in a poor state with many service problems and poor coverage. There is also a lack of reliable electricity throughout the country.
As aforementioned, mobile phones can be used during the mitigation phase. One technology that can be used during the response phase is Digital Ubiquitous Mobile Broadband (OSLR), also known as DUMBO. DUMBO is a mobile ad hoc network that consists of mobile nodes that automatically cooperate to support the exchange of information among the nodes through a wireless medium. Since this does not rely on fixed telecommunication infrastructure, this is suitable for emergency situations and can be set up within a relatively short amount of time. Using lightweight portable mobile nodes, this network coverage can stretch out and penetrate deep into areas not easily accessible by roads or into areas where telecommunication infrastructure has been destroyed. Dumbo also allows streaming video, VoIP, and short messages to be simultaneously transmitted from a number of mobile laptops to the central command center or to the other rescuers at the same time or different disaster sites. Dumbo also includes sensor applications for measuring and identifying environmental and potentially harmful factors that may affect the rescue operations, such as temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. It also includes face recognition application and is supported by geographical information systems. Therefore, we believe that Dumbo is very suitable for the situation in Nigeria.
We believe that there are several applications that people of Nigeria can utilize as a response to disasters to provide psychological comfort as well as information to others. For example, there is an application called Disaster Caster, which is designed so that users can send out your location using the GPS or your pre-programmed disaster program to selected families or friends within short clicks. Disaster Alert is also another application that shows active hazards on an interactive map and lists them as they are occurring around the globe. With Social Alert, you can send out a message to your friends and family in case of emergency or crime. By integrating with social networks most of us already use, such as Facebook, Twitter, and text messages, users can send out a custom emergency message with your exact location, helping authorities pinpoint exactly where and when you are. With the use of such application, mobile phones in Nigeria can be used to provide comfort, connection, information, and solace at the same time.
For the recovery phase, we want to leverage a system similar to the LRA Crisis Tracker. The LRA Crisis Tracker is a real-time mapping platform and a data collection system created to bring a higher level of transparency to the atrocities of the Lord's Resistance Army. Using information sourced from Invisible Children's Early Radio Network, UN agencies, and local NGOs, this tool allows for a better response from governments, policymakers, and humanitarian organizations. Because of the vast amount of mobile users compared to internet and landline telephone users in Nigeria, we want to create an information system similar to this that leverages mobile SMS messaging as a source of information about locations affected, the reconstruction process, and much more. Citizens of Nigeria would simply text a number with details on their condition, such as still in reconstruction process or no clean water. Then we would compile all the responses and categorize the crisis on a map. Building off of the cell phone application in our response phase, users of the application could send out their location to this information system as a request for help. This will allow for a better and more direct response from individual donors and humanitarian organizations. In addition, this would lessen the amount of citizens who are forgotten because the crisis is over. In conclusion, our solution to help mitigate the 7.7 million people and 2 million displaced individuals in Nigeria is a threefold mission that tackles the mitigation, response, and recovery phase of these natural disasters by using mobile technology. Because of all the infrastructure already in place, we believe mobile technology is the most cost-effective method for aiding in Nigeria's disaster relief. This will be the easiest, most adaptable method for civilians who are already familiar with the technology and would not need any significant help. Our first mission is to help mitigate the risk of disaster by improving Nigeria's mobile networks and communication infrastructure, which is currently in a poor state, by creating technology similar to that of relief programs in Haiti, such as the blast messages. Our response phase plans to leverage technology such as Dumbo and mobile applications to provide people with real-time updates on the disaster and psychological support. Lastly, our recovery phase leverages mobile SMS messaging to create a disaster mapping platform like the LRA Crisis Tracker. Thank you for watching our presentation.